Today is Wednesday, May 13th, 2026. Trying to go out fishing here on a pretty good sized lake in Stutsman County. A little bit of concern about the wind. The wind's coming from the south, and usually when you kayak fish, wind is something you take into account each time I go out. When I leave my house, I kind of think about where can I go to that I'm going to be out of the wind. The people around Stutsman County know, like Spearwood Lake actually has cabins around and has trees and stuff, so on real windy days, if I really want to fish, I can go out there and find spots to fish out of the wind. So today we're kind of more in an open lake area and have to see how much the wind kind of bothers us. So in kayak fishing, that's something you have to kind of be pretty heads up to. So, and today I think we'll probably go more with kind of just throwing flicker shads and rapalas today too, as we're going out there fishing. I've had some success this time of year in some lakes over here, so that's why I'm trying it today. So, but sometimes we may be a little bit early yet too, so we'll have to see kind of how it goes today. Most of the shoes I have on here too, I own probably about 3 or 4 pairs of kind of sort of swimming water shoes, and I get them at Walmart. They're typically I think they're very cheap. I kind of like to fish every other day, so I have a few pairs so I can throw on some ones that are dry. It usually takes a day or two for them to dry. Later in the fall, I'll actually wear boots that kind of come up onto my legs. I probably would like to get some more expensive boots that would come higher up. So, but those are a few $100s, and I try to stay within a pretty good budget when I'm going out too. But yeah, we'll see how it goes today. Head out in the lake. He's trying to get it set up right.
Oh.
And typically you don't want to spray in too much wind, because then your spray goes all over the place. But he's watching his nozzle coverage to make sure that every inch is down that line is covered. There's not a hole. There'll be a streak in the field then. And then your neighbor farmers will pick on you. Oh, looks like you messed up in the spraying. You left some streaks down the field. I need to get some grass. Back in number. Yep. No good.
Just don't evacuate gracefully.
Yeah, tonight it was kind of windy. It's Wednesday, May 13th, 2026. It's supposed to be real windy tomorrow, but it did get up to like 80 degrees today in Jamestown. So the water is warming up in the lake, and then usually that kind of helps the fishing become more active. Although we chose a bigger lake today first, and I maybe had one light bite there in that first lake, but the wind was blowing us around quite a bit. And then usually if I kind of say my lures aren't talking to me, then I sometimes jump into another lake if I can. In Stutsman County, there's probably about 20 different lakes that I can fish, probably within 25 miles of Jamestown. And this lake right here is probably about 2 miles from the other lake we were in. As it went into dark, that's a good time to fish. Let's try this lake. Here, just one fish, but it's also, when we're catching them this week, they're big fish. So that was probably I'd say a 5 or 6 pound walleye there. And I caught that one on a gold Rapala, which I said earlier, my grandson Cameron, he's big into the gold because a couple years ago in North Dakota, he really did well catching walleyes and sometimes crappie too on the gold Rapala. Sometimes even when I do well with that one, I even call him up and say the gold was really working tonight, so he'd be excited about that. But yeah, it was good to be out there. Just that one fish. We probably should have came to this lake first, a little bit smaller lake. I'm always trying to explore and try new spots and try new things too. So hopefully you learn something tonight and get a kayak, get out there and get fishing.